Apparel sustainability is defined as sustainable clothing derived from eco-friendly resources, such as sustainably grown fiber crops or recycled materials. It also refers to how these fabrics are being made. Clothes may not seem like a problem, but in reality, there's an alarmingly large amount being found in landfills as well as waterways. Clothes are filled with harmful chemicals, inks, and dyes, so this is definitely a major problem. The clothing production demands a large amount of fresh water usage as well. According to the business of fashion, dyeing and treatment processes use vast amount of water. To make a pair of jeans and a t-shirt takes 20,000 liters. Over 70% of that water usage is in the agriculture of cotton alone, which is among the fabrics with the highest environmental impact, along with silk, wool, and leather. We need to keep in mind that we're not going to have a freshwater resource forever. McKinsey & Company published a recent report stating water consumption needs will outstrip supply by 40% in 2030. 2030 really isn't that far away, and the process is being sped up by the increase in population. With that being said, we need to find a way to start recycling and reusing materials to save water. Wicker claims, in less than 20 years, the volumes Americans toss each year has doubled from 7 million to 14 million tons, or an astounding 80 pounds per person. The EPA estimates that diverting those toxic trash textiles into a recycling program would be the environmental equivalent of taking 7.3 million cars and their carbon dioxide emissions off of the road. Recycling is being seen as a new method of creating fashion. Clothing company H&M has adopted this method, and they plan on having customers bring in old clothing so they can alter and recycle the materials to create a whole entire new look. This will be helping the environment as well as saving water. Other solutions suggest a much more different tactic, such as using fruits to make clothing. The Guardian claims a square meter of pineapple leather uses 480 waste pineapple leaves and is half the cost of a traditional cow leather. This gives us a chance to use unlimited resources that we have vast amount of. If we continue to use our resources irresponsibly, our future looks to be in danger. World Resources states, by 2030, there will be 5.4 billion people in the middle class, up from 3 billion in 2015. We can expect increased demand for clothes and other goods that define middle-income lifestyles. If consumption continues at its current rate, we will need 3 times as many natural resources by 2050 compared to what we used in 2000. Our resources are diminishing, as well as our environment being even more in danger. Fashion is forever changing, so it's time for a new trend: eco-friendly clothing.